What's up, everyone? This is Kristin Devine, a member of the Roll to Play Network and your producer for PBTP, Powered by the Players. I'm excited to bring you episode 5 of our Masks miniseries. Before we jump into the episode, there's a couple things I wanted to share. One, on behalf of Diana, Morgan, and myself, thank you for all of your support for our new podcast. The three of us are very excited to continue to bring you one-shots and mini-campaigns of all of your favorite Powered by the Apocalypse games. Speaking of Powered by the Apocalypse, I want to share a quick promo of another awesome PBTA actual play, Monster Hour.
Hello everyone and welcome to Monster Hour, an actual play podcast about going to school, arguing with your parents, and ruining your favorite outfit while hunting horrible monsters. Narrative-driven and crisply edited with painfully relatable characters. Monster Hour follows unlikely heroes JR,
super suspicious. That's sort of my deal.
Constance,
I may be a bit of a know-it-all, but I might actually know it all.
and Alvin,
I'm monstrous.
as they unravel the sinister mysteries of a strange Colorado town. If you're a fan of Stranger Things, Buffy, or The Adventure Zone Amnesty, you'll love Monster Hour. Tune in for new episodes every other Tuesday, wherever you get your podcasts.
Be sure to check out Monster Hour. We love this podcast, and we know you will too. And now, without further ado, episode 5 of PBTP's Masks. Hi, everybody. Welcome to PBTP, Powered by the Players. Powered by the Players is an actual play podcast featuring mini campaigns of all your favorite PBTA games. Each campaign will be a different Powered by the Apocalypse game with a rotating cast of diverse players. Let's power up.
Okay, so now I guess y'all are flying over, you're heading towards the cabin itself. You do see sort of like it sort of clears out at this point where there's like from the fence to the tree line, it's probably a good 50 feet or so. So it's not like really close or anything, but enough to get your eyes on. But you do see there's a bit of a clearing. Then this like 10-foot tall chain link fence with the barbed wire spiral going around it. And it does look like there's some lights on coming in through the windows from the outside. And it does look like there's some movement. You do see some sparks and flashes of light going on. Specifics are unknown until you get the binoculars on. But so yeah, are y'all sitting on the same branch? Or are y'all like?
I feel like we'd be sitting on the same branch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, what's the point in doing a stakeout together if you're on separate branches?
Right.
Like,
Of course. I'm sorry. My bad.
And Vignette gives Allie a pair of binoculars.
which Allie uses because, like, this is stakeout stuff. So you gotta, because Vignette's there, you gotta.
You got it. You have to do it.
I feel like you're doing like they're so small in your hands that you're just doing like one of those.
Yeah, I feel like also her face widened when she became a Fury.
Mm-hmm.
So like the standard, like even though they're kind of adjustable, like she can't get them over both eyes. So she's using it more like a telescope.
Like turning it sideways and just like looking.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, so go ahead and y'all both roll me and assess the situation. It's 2d6.
2d6. Okay.
10.
Yeah.
Because
So
I have
I
plus 2.
I got snake eyes and my superior is -1.
Oh my god. We'll take the
Oh dear.
pencil.
So we have a 1 and a 10 on this roll?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Allie is just sort of just like was looking in and then spotted a squirrel like on the roof. And
Yeah,
just
like
started watching the squirrel.
Allie is having, like, she ate too much sugar, so she's having a bit of a tummy ache, and like she's also dealing with these binoculars that don't fit her face right, and so like she's feeling really self-conscious about her form right now, and like she's looking at her nails and she's like, this looks so stupid, why did I ask Vignette to do it? And like she's really stuck in her own head right now and is not in a good place.
Oh.
And it's making it hard for her to concentrate or even like focus on anything that's like right in front of her.
All right. Vignette just sitting next to her probably does have no idea what's going on through.
Oh,
Allie's
yeah,
head. You get a 10 plus. You ask 2 questions off the assess the situation list.
Probably what is the biggest threat is one.
Okay. As you're looking into the big window that's facing your direction, because you aren't facing it from the front, you're facing it from the side of the warehouse. So you're able to look in, and looking through the binoculars and looking in, and you're seeing the sparks fly. You actually see you see a humanoid move across the window from back of the warehouse to the front, so like from left to right. Or right to left. I don't know. I don't know which direction this face is facing. But from the back of the warehouse to the front of the warehouse, you do see it's a taller human man with nice, clean, sharp beard, wearing a white lab coat, and then you see him in one hand holding some pieces, and then the other hand you see that it's made of metal itself. And you see it holding the blue chips and stuff, and like sort of like using Inspector Gadget style, using a pointer of a finger and like trying to like solder and stuff. Yeah.
Vignette probably thinks that could be Professor Pixel. I mean, he's in a lab coat and he has a metal hand. He's a villain in Vignette's mind.
He also has the standard beard that you think most villains would have.
Oh, I love it so much.
Like the very pointy goatee.
Instead of it being a goatee, it's a full-on like facial contour beard that does give you a little bit of a point. Yeah.
I don't think one of the questions would help me with like how could we best get inside, right? There's not a question that's like,
well, there's a what
sense?
here can I use to blank, and you could fill in the blank with
there it is.
Get inside.
Yeah, right at the top. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Thank you very much, Maggie.
But what best can I use to get inside?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so you start looking around, and you're looking at it from a side, and you don't really see much from that side. But so you decide to just do a lap, and you're like, "I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go do a lap around up top." And you jump off the branch and fly around, and you do see from the back of the warehouse there is actually a tear in the chain link fence that sort of looks like it's trying to be patched over, but like. It's like half-assed done. You do see that there is kind of like vents from up top that you can like open up. There's a back door. There's like various entrances into this area. Where they lead to, though, from that perspective, you aren't sure about. But you have windows, you have air vents that you can climb into. Even like I think it's like so big it has like maybe like a catwalk up top, so it has like an open like barn door situation.
Okay.
Yeah, so Vignette flies back and perches back on the branch.
And I think Allie is she's like given up the pretext of like using the binoculars, and she's just kind of like got her arms wrapped around her knees, which she's like pulled up to her chest, and her tail's just like twitching back and forth like a cat's does when they're agitated.
Vignette flies over and lands on the branch next to her and says, "Did you see anything interesting?"
I mean, there's some squirrels in this tree.
Are they friendly?
They didn't come up to me, so I don't think so.
Maybe if we give them some of the bagel, they'll be our friends. Do you want them to be our friends?
I mean, that's not... If I say no, I sound like I'm a mean person who hates squirrels. But I feel like squirrels are not the priority right now, so I feel like I'm supposed to say no.
That's true. They're not the priority. You're very smart. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Are you okay? I should have asked you first if you were okay, but I got distracted by the squirrels. Are you okay?
I've been better, but I think I'll be fine to do what we got to do.
Do you want to talk about it?
I mean, I don't know. I'm like a big thing, and I don't know. I'm not like I know I'm a person, but I don't feel like a person all the time. Like she kind of gestures at herself and like, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know this is different. Your form now is different than it used to be, but you're still the same person. Your heart is the same.
I mean, yeah, but also like, I people get scared when they see me, and like I can't do things anymore that I used to be able to do. Like I can't use a smartphone without like breaking it, and like I can't go to the grocery store without everybody like freaking out a little bit and thinking that a monster is attacking. So like just because I'm the same doesn't mean that like I can still do the same things and people are treating me the same, which makes me feel like I'm not the same person because I have to do things differently now.
I understand. People look at me funny when I go to the grocery store too. And I'm sorry. Maybe we can go to the grocery store together and then it wouldn't be so bad when people look at us. And if anyone is mean to you, if it's okay, I will punch them in the face.
That would probably be better than if I did it. You probably wouldn't seriously hurt them.
Yeah, but no one will be mean to you if I'm there. And we're all glad you're here. Neve and Amir. I think Amir. I'm not sure. I think
it's hard to read.
So. Yeah, but I think in their own way, Amir loves you and Jamie and me. And I don't get scared when I see you. I get happy.
I know, and like I love you guys too, but like like you're the only people I spend time with who aren't my family, and I don't know. It's just like like all of you have friends outside of this group, and it's just hard sometimes.
My only friend outside of this group is a chicken.
Okay, all right.
But I understand, and can I think this is the time during our bonding that I hug you, if that is okay. I know I'm supposed to ask. Is it okay if I hug you first?
A hug is okay. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. That does make me feel a little better.
Good. Oh, I did see a few things. Can I tell you about what I?
Oh yeah,
what I saw.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely.
Okay. I think I saw Professor Pixel. He's definitely a bad guy. I know this because he had a white lab coat and was stroking his beard. He was probably making an evil plan.
On the one hand, Vignette, we call that stereotyping, and that's usually bad.
Oh, no.
But you're probably right in this instance.
Okay. I will make a note to discuss stereotyping later because I do not want to do things that are bad.
Yeah. Just in case he's not actually evil, he's probably evil, but just in case, we shouldn't hurt him too much before we interrogate him.
No punching in the face, she writes down. Unless he is mean to friends, ! I also saw different ways that we can get in. So should we go in or do we wait for do we call for backup?
I think we should call for backup.
Can I call for backup?
You can absolutely call for backup.
Vignette is making a group call.
So y'all are here at the same time.
And I just groggily, when you're asleep and a call comes in, sort of answer while I'm still eyes closed. What?
Amir, did I wake you up?
No, I was just playing hopscotch.
Are you winning?
There's just like this awkward pause.
Oh, you're not playing hopscotch. We need backup at the tree.
I know a bank where the wild... Oh God. All right, hang on. And I can see Amir's answer. I said, what's this about backup? What have you done? What's happening?
Nothing. And you hear the echo of like Allie sitting right next to nothing's actually, hold on. I'm going to jump to another tree because this is rough. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Better. So nothing's wrong, but it's a stakeout and we figured out how to get in. And as per standard stakeout protocol, you call for backup.
This is our backup call. We're calling for backup. There is someone here. They may not be a villain.
But they probably are.
but they probably are.
Okay,
Well-
you realize we were going to come anyway once Amir had finished their nap?
But this is before we bust in. We're probably going to go in anyway. We're just calling for backup before we go in.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Do not go in until we are all there.
And as you say there, by this point, I've already rounded up Jamie. And I'm next to Neve, and I'm like, we're going. And as you finish there, we're like probably near, like you can see us, but we're not near your tree or something. We're like at whatever the Google address is.
Oh, I see you. You've arrived so quickly. Good job, Amir.
Just hang on. I think, and I'll do the. Is that you in the trees? Oh, I'm waving.
Oh, I'm wearing. Do you see my jeans?
Allie just spreads her wings.
Oh, good lord. Okay.
and uses them to wave.
Off control.
It's like the signal.
I love that Fiona held her phone and Miriam had their hand up as like an old-fashioned telephone during that scene.
Well, because I answered it like to my earpiece rather than a conference call.
Right.
Oh, I'm like watching all of this happening, and then I'm just teleported here.
So as y'all are, and I would say y'all appear just a little bit closer to the tree line, just so you're a little out of sight, so you can start regrouping. And y'all get there, y'all boof there, y'all show up, y'all eventually find each other. And Fiona, real quick, does Aoife drive, or does she have a car? Does she fly? Like,
ooh, yeah, I think she would definitely. I think Aoife would have definitely got a car because she'll have just turned 16 and all that sort of thing. So she'll have like a brand new car. And he was like very like, no, I like walking because then I can take in the sound, that sort of thing. So I think it's always been a contentious issue that Aoife went straight for like a really nice model and stuff and got that. So yeah, she definitely has a car.
would she have like a Tesla or like something a little like not as expensive?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be as expensive. It'll be just like a
Honda Civic.
Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Yes, a Honda Civic.
Yeah. What color would she choose?
It will be. Because if I assume it is going to appear in the scene, it's going to be bright yellow.
Bright yellow, yeah.
Can't mistaken that horrific color.
As you're finish up the phone calls and hanging out, all of a sudden you'll hear a car starting to come down the gravelly road towards the warehouse. And you see the lights of the beams of the car sort of like blind you out for a second, and then your eyes adjust as it starts driving by, and you do see it's the yellow Honda Civic. You just started seeing to just roll in slowly through the open, the gate sort of opens. She pauses at the gate, and it waits, and then slowly it just opens for her. Yeah, you see it just sort of pull off to the side and then park, and you just see her get out and just walk in.
So it doesn't look like she's seen us.
No, she's like, doesn't even know y'all exist in the tree line.
That you know what? That is completely fair. She could just walk right past me and not know it was me.
Aww.
That's fine. But that's worked in our favor.
But yeah, that's y'all see her. You see the light like shining as she opens the door. She disappears. Door shuts behind her. It's just darkness again.
Does it look like there's like a security guard or like an ID that she swiped or anything like that? Or
No,
did
it
she
just looks
stay
like
there?
her car was there. Maybe she had like something in her car, like a remote control thingy, or like just looked like it paused there for a second and then opened up, and then she drove in, and then it closed up behind her.
Okay.
Did we all see her so we know who it is, or just Neve?
I think y'all all saw her.
Okay.
Does everybody know who she is, though? That's the question.
I think because I would have told people about her, like, and so I think even if you haven't met Aoife, like, you would know about the vision. So seeing a bright yellow car and that thing, you'd be like, yeah.
All right, so yeah, y'all are sitting in the tree line. It's dark as all get out because it's the middle of the night.
Well, things just got more complicated.
Yeah. Was that your sister?
Yeah.
Why is she here?
I think, well, she said she wasn't involved when I saw her earlier, but, well, now we know she definitely is involved, and I had a suspicion.
Maybe she's here to stop the villain?
Oh, honey.
Oh, Vignette.
Sorry.
No, I wish she was here to stop as well, but let's just think it's worst case scenario.
Okay, so worst case scenario, what's the plan? Like,
We need to find out what they're doing. Can you get me on top of that building so I can go here?
And as you say it, we're on top of the building.
all of us are just you two.
I think because the request was very specific, can you get me to the top of the building? And I'm kind of half asleep, like really sleepy. I'm just like, oh, we got to do this? Sure. And I didn't even realize it might not have even been to me. And it might have been to the Fury.
Yeah, all
Alright.
of a sudden you just see Amir just grab Jamie saying this, just grabs Jamie and just poofs out and poofs onto the roof, which you can see that they're like pretty much like on top of the roof. Like,
I put my ear to the roof and I listen.
yeah, you listen. You hear a bunch of mechanical whirlings. You also hear them chatting, but it's kind of like a little faded because there's so much more noise happening around you. At first, you hear the noise, you think it's just mechanical whirlings. Then you realize it's the AOL startup from like back when you had to like start AOL back in the day. But then again, we're teenagers and don't understand this reference. And you keep listening further, and you get past the noise and like the chaos, and you focus on speaking. And you hear a vision be like, "Is it ready? Are we ready to go?" You hear a man saying, "I believe we're almost ready. I think we have a couple more things that we need to work on, but for the most part, I think these microchips are ready to go and ready to be implanted everywhere." And so you just hear them just discussing plans of what they're doing, how they're going to spread the chaos.
Amir, let's go back.
As you finish saying back, we're back.
Okay, Amir, you have to give me more warnings before we just go.
Welcome back.
Thank you, Vignette. Okay, they're making microchips. They're going to implant them everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should stop that.
So can I have a quick look? Can I like assess the situation and see if I
Yeah.
can see anything like that?
Yeah, go right ahead.
All right, so that's roll superior. It's 2d6 plus my superior, which is +1. That is a 10 total. 2 questions. Okay. I guess well, one of the easiest ones would be, how could we best end this quickly?
As you start like going into your mind palace, as you call it,
Yep.
is that right? It's a mind palace.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, it's been so long since we've been there. So
I don't do the noise.
Anywho, as you go into your mind palace, basically you're thinking about the futures and the possibilities, and seeing what's going on, and you do see that as if you can destroy this technology, that's probably much the fastest way it'll end.
Cool. And what here can I use to get into this facility sneakily?
There's back entrances as well, but also a second story, like open loft barn door style thingy that sort of is like a window that's sort of pretty open.
Okay. I think our best bet is if we split up perhaps, and some of us take and point to the opening on the second floor, and maybe some of us can cause a distraction. Hang on, Amir. Wait. You do not have consent to move us up there just yet. I'm so glad I caught that on camera.
Jamie is just staring at Amir.
Ali, do you think you can go cause some sort of big distraction, perhaps, and draw any sort of, well, not fire, but any sort of guards or anything like that away from certainly the second floor, perhaps, and then some of us can go in by that way?
Yeah. I think I can, manage that pretty handily. So is this open window? Is it like around the back? Is it around the front?
It's in the back.
Okay.
It's in the back. It's kind of like a big open window that's looks like it may have glass, but like this is an old warehouse, so the glass has been broken through and has been replaced.
Is this a solo distraction mission or?
Vignette, do you think you can help?
Yes, I can help. I can fly.
Okay, maybe both of you can work together on that.
Okay. Yeah, I think I've got a plan.
Okay, and if you have any issues, contact the WhatsApp. We'll share your location and we can come find you. And be careful.
Well, we're the distraction. I don't think that's... Yeah, I think you should be careful and we should be as reckless as possible.
Okay. No,
I'm excited to be reckless.
Good.
Yep.
I do believe in you. I don't know why I said that.
Thank you. I also believe in you.
Thank you.
Vignette gives you a hug.
Okay. It's great. Let's go.
What will you be doing? Where are you going?
Well, me, the Whisper, and Mixed Direction, we can probably banff to that window and get in whilst you guys cause disruption on the outside.
Do you just want it on the outside, or should we try to get in and cause some damage too?
I think for now, outside. But then if you folks find a way in, get in as well. So we'll need all the help we can have. Sorry, Mixed Direction, you were saying something.
I think we should establish, if we're splitting up, what is our dealing with Eva policy if she shows up.
I'll deal with her.
If she shows up near us, I just throw her back in a window. Got it.
We're allowed to hurt her though, correct? She's the worst.
She is the worst. But we're good people. We just need to capture her and make sure that she gets put in jail or the police take her. We cannot directly harm her.
So no window.
No window.
Okay.
Mostly because my mother will absolutely 100% kill me if I kill my sister.
Okay.
Nobody wants
No
that.
killing. No
killing. Detainment.
Slapping.
Borderline.
Only if necessary.
Last resort, yes.
Last resort is slapping. Okay.
I can't wait for this to happen now. I don't say that out loud. I say...
All right. Okay. Vignette, let's go then.
Okay. Good luck, everyone. I believe in you.
All right, now just fly off.
Yeah.
Where are you flying to?
I think what Allie does is she gets to the top of the tree and she jumps off so that she can glide, and she like glides out over the fence and like over the car parking lot, and she aims directly for Aoife's car and just drops like a stone.
Yeah, you caused some damage.
Amazing.
I don't know if this. Yeah, you're just doing.
I feel like the car alarm starts going off, and like that's really
the tires flatten out. It crunches in. The car alarm starts going off.
Allie starts like trying to set off as many car alarms as physically possible.
How many cars are there?
It's just a 2.
Oh.
All right, then.
It's that yellow, Aoife's car, the Vision's car, and then also just a little Camry. Like,
then she just like starts kicking the other one at various points until the alarm starts going off.
I think Vignette sees that and then gets out her sword and starts putting it in the tires. It's not going to do anything, but she's trying to help.
Yeah, there's a lot of noise now coming from the front where the 2 cars were. And you see the doors open up. All the rolling that's and the sort of like lights flickering inside just sort of stop as the noise starts happening. And there's like a stillness that's just emanating from inside the warehouse. And then the door slowly creaks open, and all comes out is just a robotic arm just clamping its way onto the dirt. And then you see another robotic arm clamp its way down. And this is actually like sort of like a 5-foot tall robot, like one of those retro toy robots that's just 5 feet tall with the wiggly arms. And you just see it starting to standing up with its arms, and sort of just like you see the little eyes just blinking and glowing, and you just hear this robotic voicing, "Stop that."
Vignette, I'm a little insulted. They thought only one was going to be enough.
And as you say that, the doors open up a bit more, and you see about 4 more.
Okay, there we go.
And they're all various colors. Like the first one is like a blue with the red accents. Next one's like a green one, a pink one, etc. So
Okay, let's do this. Masks is Maggie as the Fury, Fiona as the Watcher, Miriam as Mixed Direction, Diana as the Whisperer, Kristin as Vignette, and Morgan as the Game Master. PBTP is a proud member of the Roll to Play Network. It is hosted by Diana Lorraine, Morgan Nuncio, and Kristin Devine. Discover more at rolltoplaynetwork.com. See you next time.